Hey there, my crafty friends. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today at the Doodlebug. Today at the Doodlebug, we worked really hard on getting all those shirts tagged, and then trying to find where the heck we're going to display all those at. So that's a little bit what we worked on today, but Linda did get not one, not two, but 3 orders checked in. I barely got one done. Actually, I didn't even get it done. So if you're looking for shirts online, I have all the shirts uploaded online except for hoodies, okay? Hoodies are my last page on my order. So my one order that I was tasked with, I am still working on. But Linda got 3 orders checked in. That's why I love to keep her around. So we have got a Waffle Flower restock. I know we did all new Waffle Flower yesterday. But you know how Waffle Flower, it confuses me how I'm supposed to order from them, and when things are actually shipping. So I had ordered that new stuff a long time ago, and then I needed to do a reorder as well. Well, the reorder came yesterday, so like they are back to back, but oh well, whatever. So I've got Waffle Flower restock for you. We've got a huge order from the warehouse that's got a lot of restock for 49 and Market, which is good. So I think we're back in business with beach vibes, which is what we were getting low on, was beach vibes. And then we also, super excited with this, we have a brand new vendor tonight called Blue Sparkle. Blue Sparkle, again, is another small home-based business, and they do 3D printed stuff as well, but theirs is a little bit different. They're doing more like 3D printed inserts. So they're taking containers and then, doing inserts for the inside of these containers. Containers do come with them, but the inserts on the inside are great organizational products for things we need, like our glue presses, blending brushes. So excited about that one. I'm super excited about, it's called a drip tray, I think is what it was called. But that holds your stencils. Super excited about that one. So they dry and they're not laying all over my desk. So I'm really excited about that one. Oh, and then Olo marker storage. That is one that has been giving me a huge headache, is trying to find Olo storage for you guys. So this is a great option. I think there's a few other options that she has as well. She's got a lot of stuff. So I just started with a little bitty sampling is what I started with so far. Who have we got watching? So Shannon said hello. Hello, Miss Shannon. So Paula is over in Ohio. It's probably why you were asking how close I was to 70, because I bet you went across 70 going to Ohio. Now I'm following. Now I'm following you. And then I also have Miss Cindy here with me tonight too, causing some trouble and chaos. We've been moving fixtures around today. We've been moving boxes and organizing the back room a little bit today for shipping stuff, which always makes her very unhappy. And she just literally fell off the table because she was trying to lay on shirts. So there we go. All right, I am going to turn the camera around. There's Miss Edie. Hey, Edie, how are you? I'm going to flip the camera around and we are going to jump in and get started. All right, here we go. Paula is on here too. Hello, Miss Paula. Hope to stop on your way back, Paula. That would be, we've got 2 Paulas on here. 2 Paulas representing. Oh, Cindy, Shannon says to tell you hi. She has been a turkey today. All right, so let's start with, will you bump those over there for me? And those. Thank you. We'll keep them all together. I didn't know we had more. All right, so we're just going to jump in. So we've been getting this new paper line called Harmony Hues. And so these are both restocks for us. But this is that great mega 8.5 by 11 cardstock value bundle. You get 100 sheets in here, and I think these are like $27. So it's a great value for all the colors that you get and the quantity of colors. It is also a nice weight. These are 110 pounds, so those would be nice. They're great for die cutting, but they would even work for your card bases as well too. Mary is on here. Starla is on here saying hello. Hello, friends. Next, we've got another pack of black in. This here is, again, it's 110 pound. You get 50 sheets in these here. I'm thinking these are around 13. We didn't have time to price anything. We literally just are, you can see Kinley's over here on the other side. She's still putting stuff on the tables. But I love, love, love these. You know, black and white is something that I keep just in a nice big pack because you always need those colors, and I could never find sheets of that. So I like to keep white, black, cream is another good one, and craft. Craft for me, I love craft. So I use a lot of those. So I like to keep those in stock at all times at home. And I love this because it is a nice heavy weight. We also just got in these great little value bundles that give you 50 cards and 50 envelopes. It's a 300 GSM. 300 GSM is 110 pounds. So these are nice and heavy weight as well too. So we've got those in for you guys. Those are brand new. We haven't had those before. Next, we've got a restock here. This is Bella Boulevard. Cindy, get off the shirts. I'm just going to lay on this. So apparently the hoodies are extremely soft. She loves the hoodies. So I apologize, whoever hoodie that is. But our hoodies are really, really good. She has been, and maybe that's why she's been so mad at us today, is because we keep moving all the shirts. All right, so restock from Bella Boulevard with our pet lines. We restocked the Meow Collection kit, and we restocked the Woof Puffy stickers. There's Miss Timmy Taylor. I see she just popped on. She's in Missouri. Everybody keeps telling where they're at, and I love that. We are all over the place. Sue just popped on. She's in Southwest Michigan. Hello, Miss Sue. So these are really cute. I love those little bitty paw prints. So adorable. We also have this line, full line in stock as well. Same thing for the Meow. A little restock here for Doodlebug. This is the Be Happy little purse clip. Package of the black cardstock, please. You've got it, Miss Debbie. Got it. And it's a good flat one, too. Put that in my little, put them down there, chair. This is another restock, so not new product here. This, however, was one of their newest lines. Oh my gosh, speaking of new lines, Simple Stories just got here today. Oh my gosh, that was like 4 huge boxes that the UPS guy brought in. He was huffing it today because it is hot out there today. He had to use the wheelie to come in, and he was talking like he's not even halfway done with his route, and he'd already dropped off 200 packages. So he's like, I think everybody and their mom ordered at least 4 packages a day. I did tell him, well, my mom is not allowed to order any packages and have them delivered here. So, oh goodness. All right. So anyway, this is called Happy Travels. Like I said, it is one of their newer lines that they came out with. So we restocked the collection kit for Happy Travels. And we also restocked the page kit. I love their page kits. I love their class page kits. I love the subscription program that we do with you guys. I love these easy peasy layouts as well too. Why do I call them easy peasy? Well, first of all, check out how cute they are. All right. But when I flip over, see how it's kind of like pre-printed on there. So it gives you a jumping point, and then you just add the layers. So that's why I call them easy peasy. Oh, we got a hi from MD. I think that's Maryland. Gosh, that was going back to my states there in middle school, memorizing those. Miss Julie is on here. She's from Michigan as well. My gosh, Indiana girls, we are outnumbered today. Love that. Then we've got Happy Trails, glossy enamel dots. These are just good boy colors too. Hey, they're from 1.5 hours away. So Gina is an Indiana girl. Hello, Miss Gina. Then we've got, yesterday. So yesterday we showed you this line. So Pat, I know yesterday you picked up this whole line. So Pat, if you jump on today, I think sometimes you watch me on replay. I did not have these in yesterday. This is for the new chicken line. This is the tags and frames set for the chicken line. If you missed yesterday's live and you love chickens, we got in this brand new line from Echo Park. It's called Chickens. It was a really fun line. So got that in. I'm restocking some adhesive. So we got our art glitter glue, the 4-ounce bottles back in stock. We do have a couple different refills up there as well too. So those are back in. Next up, we've got, these are called skinny strips. So you can see how small they are. It's nice little skinny strips of foam adhesive. So those are back in stock. Brand new. So these are new colored pencils from Studio Light. This pack here, I have to sharpen those. This pack here is called Pastel. Look how pretty those colors are. So pastel pencils. And then these are metallic. Look at those beautiful colors. Here so you can see the lead. The lead really is shimmery. So beautiful metallic colors there. Skinny strips for you, Paula. You've got it, my friend. Now these are going to look fun on white, but they're going to look really good on black. So anytime you've got something metallic, they're going to show up on black and also craft. So we've got metallic ones and pastel ones. Those are brand new. These are also brand new, just a fun little journaling pen. I'm always trying to find different pens to bring into the store. I've got one gal, I cannot keep enough new pens in here for her. She's a colorer, you know, she loves to color and just doodle and things like that. And it is hard to find enough new stuff to keep her happy. Well, hopefully I've got 3 new ones for her. So these are just little felt markers from American Crafts. So those will be good for journaling. You can see the different colors in here. It says acid-free, permanent, non-toxic, and waterproof. There are those. From Lawn Fawn, stamped chamois. I know I've been showing you a lot of the chamois holders that our friend Stacy has been making for us. Well, by doing that, we sold through all of our chamois. So we had to get more chamois in. These are used to clean your stamps. You don't really need to use a cleaner with it. The chamois does a great job of pulling all the ink off of your stamps. You do need to wet them to kind of activate their property. And then I always rinse it out and then put it in my chamois holder to dry. You don't want to store it and keep it wet because they will get smelly and stinky. So you don't want to do that. So chamois holder or chamois, and we've got chamois holders right now too, and I did just order some more chamois holders. Our Tim Holtz trimmers back in stock, as well as the blade refills for those. Next, we got an album here. It was supposed to be like a black brown. It looks very black to me. So I'm going to have to check that out with the black on the shelf and see what's going on with that one, but it's still a beautiful color black. So we've got albums in from We Are. All right, next up, so these here, I don't know how we're going to put them online. I was able to do a bundle deal on these stickers, and by doing the bundle deal, they're only $1.39 each. Yeah, so super inexpensive. So really, really fun. Oh, let me get some of these out of the packages here. So we're going to go through these. So again, remember $1.39 on these little bad boys. And they're just fun little flat stickers. So we've got happy birthday. Then the next one I've got for you at that deal, it's American flags. This cute little, what are we going to call these? Because we've got another one. Let's call this the cat set, because there's all different kinds of stuff in here, but like cats and rainbows. This is a really cute little set. Next, we've got unicorns. So if you've got little crafters that always love new stickers, this would be a great way to get them a big pack, big stash of stickers pretty inexpensively. Look at these fun little polka dots. I think that would just be fun, just on a background of a card. Make the whole card with a bunch of these. That would be really fun. Ooh, look at this one. Sunflowers. Look at the foiling on those. Hearts. Then we've got, ooh, this one's got mason jars. Hello, Miss Galinda. Welcome, welcome. This one has like daisies. I think these are like retro daisies. This one here is, oh, this one's going to be so fun for those tweens and teens. This one's got all kinds of fun speech bubbles. You're boring me. Sorry, not sorry. I'm over it as if. Seriously, dude, be quiet. That's a joke, right? Oh my gosh, those are cute. Oh, there we go. I thought I had some out of the package. I did not. Then we've got little cactuses. They do have little glitter on them. Oh, no worries, Miss Kim. I was late too jumping on. We had so much to get done today. And then finally, look at this little set of sloths. So, so cute. So again, remember, each of these is only $1.39 because I was able to get a great little value bundle. If I bought them all, which obviously I did, to just get some fun little inexpensive stickers in here. So, so fun. All right, so we do have a little bit more restock down there, but what we've got laid out next is our waffle flower restock. Now, I'm not going to pull out the laptop tonight for the waffle flower. One each of all the stickers except the speech bubble. You've got it, Miss Debbie. Woman after my style. We have shown all of these before, but they are so stinking cute. But like I said, I'm not going to go through them all just to save a little bit of time tonight since we have done these before. But I do encourage you on our site, and even more so on Waffle Flower. On our site, when we upload them, we usually put 2-3 different samples. Waffle Flower, as you guys know if you watched yesterday's live, sometimes they have 18 samples of each one. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So, all right, what have we got here? We have got, let's start out here. This little stamp set here is called Best Friend. So Best Friend stamps. And then there's even a little die that goes with these. And I believe we have that in stock. So I can always add that for you. But look, they're great little silhouettes. There's even little sticks to throw. So cute. Other dog stuff that we got in, we restocked our dog silhouette dies. I know quite a few of you are waiting on this one. So we've got those back in stock. Cats. I'm going to start with the bundle first. So the Catitude bundle, that is going to give you the cat stamps and the dies. We do have those individually as well. So here's the Catitude stamp and the Catitude dies. They're so fun. We did restock our cat silhouette die as well. So that one is back in stock too. As we move on down, we've restocked the Postage Collage Mini Seals die. That was a good one. We've also restocked, this is the Postage Collage stamp. This is the one that is like general. So it could work on everything. It's just your basic cancellation one. It's not really themed as far as a season or anything like that. This was one of the first ones they came out with. So this is the Postage Collage stamp, the original one. We also got another one of the Postage Collage So Fun stamp. Postage Collage Fall stamp is back in stock too. And then for Postage Collage, oh, these are old ones. No pictures yet. This one is called Snowy Stencil. This one has Postage Collage Snowy Stencil. But there's cardinals in there, a little mountains, lakes. Let's see, what's that say? Branch. We've got trees here. So that's a really pretty little snowy scene. And then the snowmen. Love the snowmen. So we've restocked all of those. Best Friend stamp and die. You've got it. So Best Friend stamp. And then we'll grab the die, the little dies that match that off the shelf. Thank you, Kim. Dawn wants some American flags and sunflowers. You got it, Miss Dawn. I'll get those pulled later for you. Silhouettes. So these have been really, really popular. So these are beautiful as is. I'm creating a little scenery, but I know so many of us are using them on the postage collage die, and then also with the block die as well. This is the Wildflower Silhouettes. So we got that one back in. This one is the Forest Sunset. This one makes beautiful masculine cards. Got both of those back in stock. Now, I know yesterday we looked at Christmas stuff, but the release right before that was all about summer. Isn't that crazy? We went literally from crabs and seashells to cardinals and Merry Christmas. But in that, so a lot of this is restocking from the summer stuff. So we've got back in stock the Coastline die and stencil. So the waves, there is a stencil in here so you can color your waves. I know a few of you are waiting on that one. So Coastline die and stencil. This one we did not get in. Remember, it was back ordered when I placed my order. So it was in stock, so it shipped with this order. This is the Lighthouse die. So that's a new one. This one here is a restock for us. Postage cupcake die and stencil, which I know this makes no sense as a cupcake, but when you flip it over, the stencil is a little cupcake and then it cuts out around it. So this is super, super cute. Inquisitive Pirate. So that's an add-on little die there called Inquisitive Pirate. Nope, nothing on the back. I'm going to keep looking. I know they're doing that on some of them. I love that. Then we've got Postage Collage Gifts die. That's a fun one. Postage Collage Everyday Stencil. Oh, this is a good one here. Hey, Kinley, will you grab the laptop back here and bring it over? I think some of these I might show them on Waffle Flower, depending on how much time we have. Then this one here is Inside Sentiments Birthdays. So celebrating you today and every day. Happiest of days to you, my beautiful friend. Have an amazing day. Hope your day is filled with fun, laughter, and love. I'm here and you're there, but our hearts celebrate together. Oh, I love that one. So again, this is Inside Sentiments Birthdays. Oh, thank you, my friend. All right, we're going to check out some of these Waffle Flower ones because I know it is no fun just showing you on the packaging some of these. It really is not. All right, so let's see here. We're going to go to the home page, check some of these out. So let's do that Mini Seals. That one is such a good one. Mini Seals die. Okay, so here is that Mini Seals die. So that's the one I just showed you. Now watch how cute these cards are. See those little, they look like little mini seals. They are so fun. We've got all those great little envelopes in there. This is such a cute set. There is a stencil that goes with that as well too. So that is a fun one. See, there's the postage stencil that goes with it. You can see it in the background. Oh, now this one here uses, now we didn't get this one in today, but we do have that one, I believe, on the shelf. But this is what you can do with those beautiful silhouette stamps. Just such a fun little set. So fun. And then we're going to look at the snowy stencil. Because again, it is so hard to figure out what those stencils look like. All right, so snowy stencil. All right, so there's what it looks like. Oh, see, look, check the cardinals out on it. You've got mountains there, little tree line. There's that branch. You've got some little winter cabins over there. So again, this one is the snowy stencil set. That's a cool set for sure. Okay, and then I also want to show you, well, hello, Mini Seal die and stencil. If I don't have it, you've got it. So here's the Mini Seals die, and then I'll find the stencil. You've got it, my friend. And then next I want to show you, so imagine when I do dog silhouette, you can do the same thing with cat, but this is a fun die for sure. Oh, Terry says she enjoyed visiting on Saturday. Well, I am sure the other Terry took good care of you, Miss Terry. All right, so here is, see, look how good that silhouette die is. Isn't that fun? So again, do the same thing with the cat silhouette. There's that one. And then let me show you the Catitude too. Catitude is so good. Okay, let's check out the Catitude because we've got the combo. So we'll see what samples they've got for the combo. So there the little cats are, cut out individually and then some coloring on them. So again, you could do the same thing with the dog one too, the best friend. So this one here is Catitude. Oh, that one's cute. But you could do the exact same stuff with best friend. Oh, I like that one where they're all stamped different colors. That's stinking cute. Okay, so there's that one. What else? Oh, let's do the lighthouse because we haven't done the lighthouse yet because that one's a new one for us. Okay, so let's do lighthouse die. All right, so here's the lighthouse. Ooh, and there's that wave. We just got that wave in. And we do have that shell frame. We've got that as well. Everything has been loading so slow here today. I don't know what is going on with it. Okay, so there's Lighthouse. And then, let's see. Oh, we restocked the So Fun. So let's look at that one. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but they're just more fun this way. Okay, So Fun die is back in stock. We ran out of this one right away last time. This has got the great sewing machine in there. So Fun back in stock. Then we're going to look at the postage gifts. All right, so this one here, the postage gifts die, right here it is. This one also has a stencil that goes with it. So we're going to go through here. So look at that, how they did the little individual pieces of paper and put them inside that little postage collage die. Love that. That is so good. Now here, this is using the stencil. So I don't know if you can see in there, there's a little stenciling. So that one is using the matching stencil. Okay, so we're gonna look at, let's just do the postage collage stencil. So you guys can see that one too. There's the stencil all by itself. And we do have that on the shelf as well. Okay, so there's those. Ooh, next, this one here. This is a new one. It's called Treasure Hunt. Show you this one. So Treasure Hunt is a stamp set. In that beach set, or that beach release, they had all kinds of fun little piratey things. So we've got this stamp set, and it's a regular size stamp set. And you can tell I was in the garden again. Underneath my nails, I tell you what, I cannot get that thread out. Oh, I don't love to garden, but my boyfriend does. So I'm out there helping him pulling weeds. All right, you are perfect. You're a perfect friend. Shiver Me Timbers, you're amazing. You're a real gem. Ahoy, you're a treasure beyond measure. Look how fun these are. So this is little Happy Crabs. Happy Crabs is on back order, but we will be getting Happy Crabs back in. Now his little hat, the little jar here, the little hook hand, that comes out of the Inquisitive Pirate add-on. So there's the pirate add-on. All right, and then moving on down the table, I think that's gives us a good look at everything we got in. The stuff that, I think you'd really need a sample for. All right, then we've got the Everyday Stencil in stock. Postage Collage Everyday Stencil. I showed you that one. Yep, we did that one already, the fall one. For the A7, we got back in the Blocks stencil. There's that So Fun die. We looked at that one. Layered Books die. That's a good one too. We also got back in the Wax Seal die. We also got the mini one, but this is the regular one. This next one here is called Sealed Sentiments. So stamped for my friend, gratitude sealed inside, snail mail for someone special, a little ink and a lot of love, sealed to say hello, just an inky hello, sealed with inky fingers and love, birthday cheer, sealed with crafty flair. So that is a really cute one, and that's got dies that match. Now for all of you that got any of the sewing release, these were back ordered at the time. So now we've got in the Quilted Hugs stamp and die combo. Quilted, quilted my thoughts into a warm hug for you, wishing you a patchwork of happiness on your birthday. Piecing a little hello together just for you. A cut above, yes you are. Another year, another beautiful piece in life's quilt. Ooh, I like that one. Life's a quilt and you're my favorite piece. That's good too. Thank you for patching me up. You're the thread that keeps me together. So glad we're friends, and thank you, friend. So that's a great little stamp set, especially if any of you that picked up any of the quilting stuff, the sewing stuff that we got in one of the latest releases. So again, this is Quilted Hug, stamp and die. That was back ordered whenever we got all that sewing and quilting stuff in. So again, if you did like the So Fun, there was another one that had like scissors and things like that. Some really great dies in that one. So we got quite a few of those in. Yep, okay, all of those. And then we also restock the Patchwork stencil. So this makes a really great quilted background. Oh, and then Postage Collage fall stencil. So we're working on getting our fall stuff back in, as we will slowly transition into that. Let me show you that one. Let's see, fall stencil. Here we go. So here's the fall one. Look how stinking cute that one is. Isn't that fun? So fun. Now, these are stencils, so you don't have to put the little jack-o'-lantern faces on those. So if you want them to be, oh, there we go, right there. So if you want them to be regular pumpkins, there we go. I kept thinking potatoes. No, not potatoes. If you want them to be regular pumpkins, they can be. You don't have to put the little faces on them. Oh, that one was really cute with just the trees. So they just did the trees all lined up. That's awesome. Oh, and there they just did all the little pumpkins over and over. See, I love their design team. So creative. I just use things kind of the way that they are, and that's just what I think I should always do. And there's so many ways to work outside of the box with those. And what else did we get? Fall, we did the seal. Oh, and then just restocking some basics. So Postage Collage die, and then the block die for mini slimline. Got 2 of those in, and then also the A7. We were out of the block dies for A7. So there we go. That is Waffle Flower. Back into some restocks here. We have sold through paper already for this beautiful Graphic 45 release, and I very seldom restock open stock paper, but this sold out so quick, and it's so pretty. And I just want to keep it on the shelf always because it's beautiful. So this is from the Seize the Day line. This one is called Ride the Waves. There's that one front and back. And then the other one that we restocked is called Dive into Happiness. That one's just good on the back with the bubbles too, isn't it? So there's that one. More little stitching rub-ons from 49 and Market. And then Beach Vibes. We have restocked the laser cutout elements, collection pads, solids kits. And again, we sold through paper with this, and this one is just crazy beautiful as well. This is the solids #1. This was the only solid that I did open stock, but it has this beautiful like sunset, sandy beach, I don't know, but it's got that beautiful back on it. So I did this one open stock, and we sold through almost all of it already. Then we also got in This paper here is called Sunshine. It's got great florals, but that's why it's selling so well. It's got that really good kind of weathered wood on the back. So that has been restocked. We also restocked the die cut elements. Those are all restocked as well. Stitch rub-on, you've got it, and 6x8 pads. Now, I will tell you, the bundles are gone for this line. So there's no more bundles for Beach Vibe. So my to-do tomorrow is anyone who is on the reorder list for the bundle to see if you want us to just go ahead and assemble all the pieces that were in it. So we could not get any more of the bundles in. I placed my order, and you know, when you place your order, I can check stock, but you don't know whose order is in front of yours, and you know how many pending orders there are, and they ran out of those. So if, like I said, tomorrow we're going to go through, we're going to check and see who was down for a Beach Vibes collection bundle, and we do have all the components, but they aren't assembling any more of those. So we'll see if you want everything individual. I think it's like $3 more. So it's not like you're saving, you know, $10, $15 by doing the bundle or anything like that. Same thing with Nature's Haven. Nature's Haven, I told you where there's no more bundles. Luckily, we had one order sitting here from the warehouse, and it had a few collection bundles in it. So these are my last two Nature's Haven collection bundles, and then they're gone. Okay, so I've only got two, but again, we can always put together the same bits and pieces in there for you. And then if you are ready for something, you can start to price anything that I've gone through already. Okay? So Nature's Haven collection bundles. What else did we restock for Nature's Haven? We've got in collection kits for Nature's Haven, and also solid packs, which was really good that we had more in the box to be checked in, because yesterday's they all left in that live. So I'm glad that we got more of those in so we can fill those orders as well. Let's see here. Stitch rub-on, got that one. Sunsets number 1 through 2. Let's see here. Sunsets number 1. Oh, you got it. Solids. Beach Vibes solids. I think that's what you mean. 2 of those. You've got it, Diane. Thank you. I think that's what you're wanting, because dive into happiness and right. I'm checking what the 49 in Market was called. Okay, good deal. 2 pieces of solid number 1 for Paula. You've got it, Miss Paula. And 2 pieces of the weathered wood paper. That's called Sunshine. You've got it. You got it. Perfect. What else are we getting for 49 in Market? We also restocked the Toddler Time collection pack. I think we sell the collection pack, the solids pack, sorry. We sell the solids pack probably 3 to 1 over the collection kit itself, just because the solids are good colors. Some of these, ooh, friends, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I think some of these you could even use with Beach Vibes. Yeah, look at that. Some of these would work with Beach Vibes as well too. So if you have Toddler Time at home, and maybe you've already used that line and you've got some solids, pull your solids out, because I think, did you get my message for the Nature's Haven collection? I don't know, Natalie, if I got it or not. I usually try and check my messages every few hours. Otherwise, honestly, I would be literally on my phone all day, and I feel like I'm already on my phone. You guys get that little report, like how many hours a day you're on your phone? Mine is ungodly how many hours a day I spend on my phone. So I do try to just check. Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks great. That one's, oh, well, look at those other ones, though. Oh, okay, friends, Toddler Time solids are looking really, really good with Beach Vibes, and that's probably going to be important, because I did look up Beach Vibe solids today. They're down to 500. Now I know that doesn't seem like that's a very low number, but when I first started ordering just a couple weeks ago, it was 3,000. So they're down to the last like 500 packs, and that's for all the stores, and then they're gone. So toddler time is going to be a really good fill-in for solids for Beach Vibes. But here's the regular Beach Vibe solids. There's that. Okay, so there's that. Beach Vibe die cuts. I think I already said that. We've got those in stock. 6x8s. Yes, I know I did all that. Okay, so there is restock on 49 and Market. Okay, and now we are going to jump over to a new vendor for us, which is called Blue Sparkle. Or is it Blue Spark? Yeah, Blue Sparkle. Again, it's a husband-wife duo, small little, I guess you would say home-based business. They both work, regular jobs as well and do this on the side, but they've got some really great concepts going on. First, we're going to start with the little blender brush box. Now, if you have a great at-home setup and you can leave everything out, you may not be interested in any of this stuff. Okay, because it just may not be for you. But if you are a traveling crafter, if your space is limited and you have to put everything away when you're done, this may be for you. Especially my traveling crafters, meaning you do a lot of crops, you like to go to little retreats, things like that. And what happens when you are loading and unloading your tools a lot, they can easily start to get more wear and tear on them and get broken. Because let's face it, whenever you put things in certain containers, they can get crushed. So I know, I love Totally Tiffany stuff. Okay, I really, really do. And when she comes out with new stuff, I will order all of it. But Totally Tiffany is all soft-sided. So whenever you're putting stuff in a bag, and kiddo, you can use my computer now too if you want to. Okay, so when you're putting stuff in a bag and it has soft sides, okay, it's going to collapse. And depending what you have in there, you can actually scrunch your product. Sometimes it gets broken. So I do like to have a lot of things that are harder cases. And then that way I can travel with them a whole lot easier. And I want to grab, this was not the best one to grab. I'm also going to grab one of our Doodlebug totes. Let me take this out. Hey, why don't I just make a mess of everything? How's that for you, Kinley? I'm making a mess of everything. You'll clean it up, right? Yeah. Thank you. She only says that because I pay her to. Okay, so here's the blending brush. And I just want to see if it'll fit. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it fits amazing in our Doodlebug canvas totes. And look at all the room I have left. Will it lay down? It's going to be tight. Maybe if I tell her to suck it in. Will she lay down flat? She would, but I think that would be too much pressure. So I don't like to do that, and I would have a hard time. I know you can't see what I'm doing because I'm trying to squeeze. Okay, so it will go in this way though. And see, that's why it's a little big going that way. But again, it's going to fit this way, easy peasy. What am I keep working on here? So this is the blending brush box. Now, with blending brushes, when you just throw them into a bag or something like that, and then you put other things on top of that bag, you know what happens to your brushes? They get bent, and then they don't blend as well because they've got this crook in them. And if you guys have little brushes like that you've had to throw away, I've had a few of those that we've just shoved in a drawer, and maybe they weren't quite dry, and now they've got this crook in them, which I do not love. This little box here will fit 20 blending brushes. Yes, 20 will fit in here. You can fit 10 on each side. So it's a decent sized little box here. Each one of these little spots holds your blending brush. Now, you can put big blending brushes in here too. This is what I would consider a medium size one. And look how much room I have in there. Now, when I put my blending brush in, do you see how it kind of has its own little slot that it locks in? That truly holds that brush in there, so it's not going to flip and flop around. So look at this. How fun is this box? I did pull another brand here. Stuck that one in there. Closes up. It latches. And then let me show you. Let me give you the shake test. Look, they did not move at all. Still in there. So all of your brushes are going to stay nice. And notice too, if I would put brushes away and they are wet when I put them away, look, it's not scrunched in there or anything. They've got lots of room to breathe, move around a little bit. So that is the blending brush box. If you love the blending brushes, I just pulled these off the shelf. I like these because they're all colored and they're pretty. So there's that one. So there's a blending brush box, brand new. They also have these super cute little funnel trays. So you can put your gems in here. And then whenever you want to put them up, you can see there's this cute little funnel there at the end. I do like that it has a little cover on the funnel. That way, whenever I'm putting them away, they don't go spilling out. So we've got the little funnels in from them. This is probably what everyone is watching for, though. So this is the glue press box. So the glue press is made by My Sweet Petunia. Many of you probably have one. Some of you probably even have two. If you don't have one, I do have, I think, about 4 left in stock. Last time I checked, she was out, but we do have a few left in stock. So many of you have been asking me to get in some kind of box to keep these in, and again, you wanted something that would protect it a little bit more. So again, when you're putting things in your tote, you can stack on top of this. You know, with your soft-sided stuff, you do have to be careful what you stack on top of it so you don't damage what is on the inside. So I've been listening to you guys, you know, tell me these things, and I've been on the lookout for stuff for that reason. So the glue press box, I'm going to open him up. So you've got this great little box here, and look, my glue press fits in here perfectly. Yes, Sarah is saying these would be good for diamond dots. They would be. And I got excited and I meant to show you the little gem box with them and talk about that a little bit. But yes, they say on their site too for gems, diamond dots, anything like that. I mean, you could probably even put glitter in here, really. You know, just, you know, a little bit of glitter if you're doing something small, and then tap your glitter back in, wipe it out with a little Swiffer cloth to get all the glitter up. So there's lots of different things that you could use this for sure. So great suggestion. You need a glue Yes, you do, Gina. I love this glue box. Now, I don't want you to fear, friends, because they have great step-by-step with picture instructions on how to put it in here. Now, the hardest thing that is going to happen is you take your glue bottle out. That is it. That is the hardest thing that's going to happen. So you take your glue bottle out. So here's what this is what they're making. Okay. So they've got this great little container, and then they've got this beautifully engineered 3D printed insert for the box. So I took my glue out, fits right in, ta-da, just like that. Then again, step-by-step instructions, so please don't worry. Then right over here, there's this little lip that this is going to fit in, and it kind of leans, okay? Just so you know, it's going to lean just a little bit. It's supposed to lean. Then my last thing that I'm going to do is so you can see right in there, it kind of takes shape of the rest of my little glue press. And then the lid goes on and it snaps right down. You hear that? No, you don't. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit. I'm like, look, side to side, that baby is in there, but up and down, I've got a little bit of movement. So hardly any movement going on. So you know this thing is nice and secure. It's not going to get damaged. It could roll around your car and it is going to be just fine. But again, the biggest thing is if you're packing for a crop and you put something on your glue press wrong, you definitely could break that little guy. Glue press box, you've got it. Glue press box, you've got it. So there's that. And remember, we do have some glue presses left. Somebody asked the price, but then they said, I don't even care. I'm going to get one anyway. The boxes are 28. So the boxes are 28. Love, love that little box. And you've got a little bit of wiggle room in here. I wonder if I couldn't put maybe another bottle of glue in there if I wanted to. I didn't try that. You might be able to, but this is so, so fun. Again, you know, I was telling you guys totally Tiffany boxes, but I had a couple of the girls at the retreats are like, you know, I got that little case for with my totally Tiffany stuff, and it keeps it all together, but it doesn't really protect it. And that's what I'm needing. I'm like, oh, it was kind of like, I get it now. So it's not always about just keeping things together and organized. It's also about protecting what is in there. So glue press box, got those in this order. Next, we've got this super fun little bling case. So I know I won't be able to see you, but raise your hand if you've ever gone and cropped somewhere and your container that you kept your gems in opened up, and you had gems rolling around all over the place in the bottom of a bag. I know that little guy closes because I opened him up. Oh, there we go. So this is a nice, tight fitting bling box. It will also work for your diamond dots too. Here's what makes this a lot different, okay? Normally, you've got a box. It's got a great little divider in it, okay? Here, notice this has a top lid in it, friends, and that is what really sets this apart. It's the fact that you've got this huge solid piece and it fits down on the top. So that means your gems are not going to mix together. That is what makes this different than a lot of the competitors out there. You know, you put your little gems in, you close the lid, it gets shaken around, and now I've got pinks in my reds and yellows in my greens, and everything is mixed together. And then so what's the point of even having a separator box, right? So this little guy here has this great little insert piece in the top, and it makes it nice and snug whenever you are putting this together. And then that way you've got this little box holds all those gems separate, and they're not going to roll around in there. So that's called the bling box. Next one we've got here, so we did the funnel already. Next one we've got is the Olo marker. They've got a bunch of different options for your Olo markers. And I'm just, you know, with my Olos, you know, it's a little bit different than your Copics because you've got two ends on your Olos and you want to be able to see both ends on them. So this one here is an Olo one. Now here is where you can put like a handle if you want, if you've got any little refills. You can put that in there. So it's not really designed for a marker. It's designed for some of the accessories. And you could put other little things in here too. But you could put the little, like I said, the extra little handles if you've got those. If you've got any extra little adapters, you could stick those in there, I think, too. This little guy here, so you can see how your little Olo markers will fit right in here. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, so 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So this will fit 16 markers, which is really 32 colors of Olos, because Olos, you've got a top and a bottom on those. So this is the Olo marker box. Got those in, and again, holds it nice and tight. And then last but not least, so this guy is so stinking cool. This is called the Drip Dry box. So the Drip Dry box is designed for your stencils. I love this guy because if you're like me, when I get something out, I play. Or not even that. Let's even just say, with all the layering stencils, you know, for me, I get my stencils out and I play with all the stencils, and I've got, you know, a mess going on. I've got some soaking in, you know, the water and things like that. And then when I go to dry them, you know, I've got them all over, like setting in between my sink and the wall. That's how I do mine right now, which is not the best thing in the world. I could take them into the kitchen, but then my craft stuff really is all over the house. So this is a great little drip dry box. So think about all your waffle flower layering stencils. When you use those, you're using like 4 or 5 stencils at one time. With this little guy here, you've got different sizes. So it'll keep, your small ones, your larger ones, and you've also got some little extenders in here too. So then that way, if you've got like 12 by 12 size ones, because they used to make huge stencils. So if you've still got some of those huge stencils, again, you've got these little adapters to where you can lengthen these, and then you can hold your even bigger stencils in there. Let them dry. Again, this is great if you're going to a retreat or a crop, because once you wash them, where do you put them on your table so they will dry? This takes up very little room. And then whenever you are done, down here, it has little locks. Oops. You've got little locks here. I'm going to take my extenders off. But you've got these little locks, so everything flips down. And it will store nice and easy. So my extenders go on my shorter ones for storage. I had used them to where I could show you all the neat places to put them, but you want to put them on the little shorter ones for storage. See, it's really easy to use, especially if you can do it one-handed. So again, this is how it's going to be. Nice and flat, drip dry box. Open it up, pop up the one side, do the little lock right there, keeps it up. Then on for my other side here, the exact same thing. I love these little locking mechanisms. Is this just not so ingenious? So fun. So there's the little drip dry box. Whenever you want to store it away, pop those over, pop that little guy over, and your lid comes down. Easy peasy. So fun. Let me get him on there straight. Knocked him off. My little wheelie guy. There we go. Okay. So look how stinking cute these are. So again, this is a new company, Blue Sparkle, right? Yes, Blue Sparkle. We keep wanting to call them Blue Spark, but it's Blue Sparkle. So we've got the little drip dry boxes. We've got the Olo marker boxes. We have the funnel trays. We've got bling boxes. We've got the glue press box, which was the big reason for the whole order. And then we also have the blending brush box. I am very excited about this blending brush box. And we even saw that the blending brush box is going to fit perfect into the Doodlebug little canvas tote as well. And that, friends, that's our live for today. So if you jumped on late, we started with a little restock from our warehouse. Then we got a great reorder from Waffle Flower, restocking a lot of things from the pet release that they did and the sewing release that they did, and a few things from the little summer release as well too. And then we had some more great restocks on 49 and Market for Nature's Haven and Beach Vibes. So Beach Vibes is completely restocked now, but I did let you guys know that Beach Vibes, we are out of the collector's bundles or the collection bundles. That's where you get collection kits, puffy stickers is in there, rub-ons is in there, die cuts is in there, and there's something else that's in there. Puffy stickers, let's see, laser cuts. Oh, I know what it is. It's the washi tape. So those are gone. And if we had anybody down for that, we will be contacting you to see if you just want to switch over and get one of all of those pieces. Because even though we placed our order and it said things were still in stock, you never know. It's pretty real time, but if like 10 people place an order at one time, then we kind of bump down on the list. So anyway, not all of mine came back in, and I think there's a couple of you waiting on those. So we'll get with you on that as well. Carmen wants a blending brush box. You got it. We'll get all those pulled. So we've got a few of the glue press boxes going out. Wonderful. Yay, yay, yay. Alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit tonight. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. This is our daily Facebook Live. We do this Tuesday through Friday, usually around 4:30, as soon as I can get on here to hang out with you guys for a little bit. You can shop from the live. You can shop online. We have a full online store, and the website for that is thedoodlebuginc.com. We ship free at $85, so I would love to have your business. But if you are in Indiana, I would love to have you stop in. We are in South Central Indiana. We're about 20 minutes north of Interstate 64, right in the middle of the state. So if you were passing through, maybe going to Louisville, Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, St. Louis, Holiday World, if you were planning a family vacation and you're hitting Southern Indiana and Holiday World is there, we're right by Holiday World as well too. So, alrighty, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit tonight. Oh, I saw my mom just jumped on. Hey, Mom. But I will see you guys. Oh, I might not see you guys tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is Wednesday, and I am heading out of town to go to a concert. One of those, it's a 90s group. We're gonna go see Creed. I'm very excited about that. So, and Daughtry, maybe you remember Chris Daughtry from American Idol, I think it was. I loved him. So anyway, going to that concert tomorrow night. Funny story, my son will also be there too. We're not going together, but he's into classic rock now. Can you believe that 90s music is now considered classic rock? I'm like, nope, that's 60s music is classic rock. And I know for those of you that are on here and you grew up in the 60s, you're like, no, it's not. So it's just crazy to me. But that I will not probably be here tomorrow for a live for that reason, because we will be getting our concert on. I'm really excited about that. So whoop, whoop. We're so old. We did a little VIP pass that we upgraded us just a little bit to have better parking. Because whenever you're old, parking really matters. Oh, parking and a designated bathroom. We were in right there. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a whole lot more, but your designated bathroom, so it's going to be closer. I think, I don't know, our seats are regular. Maybe we didn't think that through, but doesn't matter. Designated bathroom and closer parking. We were in. So that's how VIP we got. We don't care about meeting band members. None of that stuff. Better parking and a designated bathroom. That's all we needed. So, alrighty, friends, thank you so much. You guys have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening, and we will talk soon. Thanks. Bye.